Hello and welcome back to The Witcher. The garden.
This hospital garden demands a caring hand.
You seem to like what you do.
Like it. I love plants and know them well. I spent my life dealing in bloodshed. Now's my chance for peace and quiet.
Bloodshed?
It's no point of pride, but I long earned my living as a mercenary. Those times are behind me now, and here I am, content.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by, eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
I'm here about the notice.
You look like a warrior. Care to kill Echinops for me?
Certainly.
Bring their thorns as proof. Look how they grow.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk. Delicious. Amazing how honest toil can stir the appetite. Thank you, Witcher.
You were saying?
During the war, I served as a mercenary under Pretty Kitty herself. You've heard what a warrior she was. What a woman.
Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them.
Too true. We could take on anyone. I saw half the world as a member of Pretty Kitty's corps of mercenaries. We even went to Zerrikania.
That's really far.
It was hell. Hot as an oven, and humid as a bathhouse. We massacred the natives while Zerrikania massacred us. They have flies there that creep up your nose at night and lay eggs. Then the larvae eat your brain and crawl out your eyes once they mature into flies. Disgusting. Many of us died thus. There were also diseases, venomous spiders and snakes, and many other afflictions I can't even name. I even saw a striped horse. After almost 8 months of fighting the jungle, we had to retreat. Impossible to win a war if you can't locate your enemy. It was the only defeat Pretty Kitty ever suffered.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Look how they grow.
Sounds like Australia actually, with all the snakes and spiders.
Don't you fear the plague?
My garden brings joy. When Melitele decides my time has come, I will go happily.
Godspeed.
Look how they grow. Look how...
I was hoping that my two pairs are generally better than what he had, so I decided to play a little bit conservative.
Look out.
Apparently that wasn't the best strategy. Maybe there is something like when you play with novices, they have less chances of receiving something greater. I guess there should be some kind of a difference,
Look out.
but I'm not sure that he is like non-novice person. Ah, shit. Just as I thought that, like, from the first throw, it's going kinda okay. I know this is not the most exciting part. Just bear with it for a while. And now with minimal, just minimal amount, I win right, like, with the first try. Yeah, we have new entries. Saint Lebioda's Hospital. The hospital, named after the prophet Lebioda, was set up in a former temple of Melitele. To this day, a triple-bodied statue of the goddess stands inside. Nurses and novices work there, trying to help those struck by the plague. It is not a pleasant place, filled with the moans of the suffering and the stench of their exertions. Those who do not survive the disease, meaning the overwhelming majority, are thrown into a pit behind the hospital. Every once in a while, the bodies are burned to prevent the plague from spreading. Recently, the Order of the Flaming Rose placed the hospital under its protection. Hairy Bear Inn. The Hairy Bear is a place for indiscriminate clientele. The innkeeper obviously holds back on the lie, though he waters down the ale generously enough. Patrons share the thin mattresses with rats, but most everyone can find their entertainment of choice here. Illegal fistfight enthusiasts, hustles, and drunkards will all find something to do at the Hairy Bear. It is said that you can even buy the illegal drug fish stack here, provided you can find a dealer named Coleman. Mage's Tower. The Secret Gates recounts the story of the mage who built the tower in the swamp. To erect the building on marshland, the sorcerer had to tame the element of earth and protect the tower with spells. While delving into the secrets of magic, the sorcerer trifled with the forces of nature. The mage was betrayed by his beloved. A magical cataclysm ensued, and catastrophe struck. The mage perished, and all his works were sealed in the tower. Ein Sof Aur is a tome that details in a very tangled manner where to look for the Sephirot, stones which will open the tower in the swamp. The first stone is with a wise person, the second will come with freedom. The third stone is in the possession of someone wealthy, while a merciful person has the fourth. Three other stones are guarded by a girl, a mother, and an old hag, and they can be obtained through sacrifice and prayer. The eighth Sephirot is hidden underground in the swamp and guarded by death. The ninth must be obtained by fighting its guardian, while the 10th and final will be rewarded for tenaciously seeking the truth. Non-human district. A separate area has been designated for elves and dwarves in Vizima's temple quarter. Members of these races live and work there. Those who venture into the non-human district do so at their own risk. Shani's home. It's easy to find Shani's home, as it's located by a statue of the Rod of Asclepius. The building is owned by an old lady with a difficult personality. One has to curry favor with her to get inside. The Cloister of the Order. There is really only one haven of law and order in the temple quarter of Vizima. It is the cloister, the seat of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Crimson banners embroidered with a rose hang before the entrance. Only authorized personnel can enter. Inquiries should be directed to Siegfried, whose office is in one of the buildings belonging to the Order. Zerikania. Zerikania is a mysterious land located in the far south, once again just as Australia, right? The northern kingdoms have very little to do with that realm. Not a lot is known about Zerikania. Its climate is hot, exotic animals roam the lands, and the inhabitants worship dragons. Furthermore, Zerikania is famous for its alchemists who specialize in pyro techniques, and for its tattooed-wearer women who are skilled in the use of sabers.
Vertical pupils, pale complexion, back to bed immediately. I want to party. I'm sick of the dying. If only I could sleep and open your mouth and say ah.
Hi, Geralt.
Hi, Shani.
I miss Oxenfurt sometimes.
You could always go back.
No, I'm needed here. Few have your immunity.
I wanted to talk.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
I saw guards.
They delivered this badly injured man.
Who injured him?
Guards won't talk to me. He must be important. They want a quick recovery.
I'd like to question this man.
Come back in the evening. The guards might be more talkative, especially with strong drink in hand.
All right, I'll come back later.
Quickly, I need to get back to work.
How can I help?
Your skills are no good here.
Shani, I do other things besides kill.
We don't have a cure for the plague yet, but did you know Rusty?
Don't recall.
Before the plague took him, He discovered certain plant extracts retarded the disease's progress.
You need those plants?
Yes, the best one's celandine. Unfortunately, it's only found on swampy ground.
I'll try to help.
Every blossom counts. Bring at least 5 sprouts.
Here's the celandine.
Excellent. I'm really grateful.
I'd prefer a monster anatomy lesson.
I dissected a drowned dead once.
This wound festers. I'll change the dressing.
Quickly.
I need to talk to you.
Can it wait?
Well, I suppose.
Visit me at home. The hospital's no place for personal matters.
Where are you staying?
I have a room in the northeastern end of Vizima.
Easy to find?
Opposite the house, there's a small square with a sculpture of a snake. Quickly, I need to get back to work.
See ya.
This wound festers. I'll change the... Open your mouth and say ah. Have you come to pray to the Great Mother?
I'm not very religious.
Melitele loves even those who go astray.
That's kind of her.
How can I help?
Tell me more about your goddess.
Melitele is mother of all living things, the goddess of love, fertility, and healing.
Why does the statue represent 3 figures?
The goddess has 3 faces, symbolizing her different aspects.
What are those?
A young, carefree girl, a mature, pregnant woman, and a hunched old woman.
I see.
How can I help?
I seek something and found a clue I can't understand.
It is well you came. The goddess is infinitely wise.
The clue says... Well, read it yourself.
3 faces. That's Melitele. Behold the statue with the goddess's 3 faces.
And the sacrifice?
Only nature's harvest. Fruit, plants, flowers. Melitele dislikes killing done in her name. I'm so tired. Our Mother, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Okay.
Vertical pupils, pale complexion. Back to bed immediately.
Cults and religions of the Nordlings.
At night.
Among the numerous faiths of the Nordlings, the most widespread is the cult of Melitele, a goddess in 3 forms: young girl, mature woman, and old hag. Melitele is a mother goddess, caring for her children. Primarily, women pray to her, though men in need might also utter supplications. The religion is a vestige of the old matriarchy and testifies to the weakness of the Nordlings. People who worship female deities are soft-hearted and incapable of preparing their sons for war. In recent years, the cult of Melitele has found a rival in the cult of the Eternal Fire, which came out of Novigrad. Clerics of the Eternal Fire demonstrate fanaticism and almost complete devotion. The religion is hostile toward any form of otherness, including non-humans. The Order of the Flaming Rose is the cult's militant arm. The treatise also examines other faiths, including the cult of the Lionhead Spider. About elves again. Okay. Cult of Melitele. Among the numerous faiths of the Nordlings, the most widespread... Okay. Coram Agter, called the Lion-head Spider, is a Druid deity who expects bloody sacrifices from his worshippers. The cult of the Lion-head Spider is banned, and there are but a few places in the world where its adherents can openly declare their faith. Temeria strives to eradicate belief in the Lion-head Spider, and the cultists are tried as murderers. Elves don't discuss their faith in the presence of humans because they think the barbarians would be unable to grasp its philosophical and mystical subtleties. Most humans, on the other hand, don't care about elven beliefs. It is a fact that some elves believe in Danamed, the mother goddess, who seems to be an embodiment of the goddess of Melitele.
So what?
I was really hoping to sell him the books. I have plenty of books.
Enough pestering. I like to feel like jelly.
The only good elves are dead.
You need any?
Where did you get milk? There's a quarantine. I've seen no cows.
I lived in the country and I have my ways.
What can I do for you?
What use are your goods?
If you need no jewelry yourself, what of others? They're excellent gifts and worth 3 times the gold.
Victims in the swamp!
What's happening in the swamp?
Full of monsters and non-humans. No wonder people are dying.
Weather's gone sour.
Okay, now I am confused. There should be a person who I can sell the books to, right? Quite literally, I have a whole row of those books.
Fuck!
For now, I'd suggest, well, I want to once again check the guard post. But there is no one. So now I wanna get rid of the books. I'm gonna give them the local Olaf.
Damn it!
Shut your trap.
I saw a full test.
No. What do we have? Shani in the evening. That's by midnight. And that's also in the night. I assume that Secret is not the local guard
Yesternight's watch encountered the
commander, but nonetheless, let me just double check it.
The price of greatness is
Yep.
responsibility.
Because there should be some guy that opens the gravesite, right?
Greetings, sir.
Greetings.
Hello?
Who are you?
A shoe shine? Clean that muck off your boots for just 2 orens? First journey to Vizima?
You could say that. Tell me about it.
We've some heavy issues here. There's a quarantine because of the plague. Squirrels are fighting the Order. Monsters breed in hundreds, and we struggle with bandits. As one bard sang, Vizima's like a brothel on fire.
Tell me about the plague.
The plague pushed the king to establish a quarantine, which plagues the merchants. Old Vizima was sealed off. Unfortunately, townsfolk are falling ill here. They bundle them off to Lebioda's hospital.
I'm interested in bandits, but not the ordinary kind.
Something odd there. They operate with brutal but effective force, mainly at night. Their goal remains unclear.
Tell me more about the Order and the squirrels.
The Scoia'tael wage a guerrilla war outside town. The Order of the Flaming Rose replaced the Special Forces. Hatred for non-humans grows daily. You needn't be psyched to see something evil's afoot.
I'm looking for witches' jobs.
You'll have no trouble finding work. Ask merchants. There's also trouble at the graveyard.
Anything worth seeing?
We boast merchants, an alchemist, a large hospital.
You don't talk like a shoeshine.
Everyone hides skeletons in the closet. Let me tend to your boots. I've bored you long enough.
No passage.
Care to say why?
Captain said to watch you, not...
Farewell.
So I'm completely locked in within this area. And I assume I need to wait until the night. But it's not like, well, I can just rest until the night, of course. Or I can go find this thing. Yeah, it should be over there, okay. hear some sounds. Some human sounds. Yes, I'm non-human as well, but... Ooh. I think I should replenish my food supplies. Just a bit. I gotta say, it's a lot of stuff. Oh. It was unexpectedly big amount of guys.
Eat dirt.
I'll kill you like a dog!
I've got to say, this is a rather big area. Where did you come from? Oh, there is another guy just standing over there, is that correct? Hello?
I'll send you to your grave!
Why would I do it? Okay. Like, I'm not using bombs. Anyway, it seems to me that we're done here. I don't see any other area. Might need some cleaning over here. So let's get outside. I think I remember some other kind of location which you can access through the sewers. But apparently it's not the crypt. Alrighty. Anyway, we got a level up. That's something. We got some talents. Well, it was some kind of scary bomb, that's for sure. I find it doubtable. Why would I need that one? Like, because now you need to chase the guys. Don't know. So, we have plenty of jewelry and some stones. Well, I mean, like rings and stuff. So I'd suggest to get rid of that one.
I'll be even sicker.
And the rest is somewhere in the evening. I think Geralt is slower than usual. Geralt, you okay? Maybe I'm under the impression of his running speed when he's in kind of danger state. And yeah, you might guess I'm a bit of a hoarder, I don't know. I don't really want to sell the jewelry that I have, because I know for sure that I might need a diamond later in the game. Although I'm not sure diamond or sapphire. And the same thing is basically with the rings. So let's do it like this. For now we have plenty of space. If we need more space, we can just eat something.
Bye.
Witcher!
Zoltan,
You got inside the town okay? Plenty of work for a Witcher in Vizima.
it seems so. How did you manage to get in?
Nasty non-humans will always find a way to sneak into human homes.
True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
Who's the richest person in Vizima's temple quarter?
Used to be Vivaldi, but now Declan Luvarden's your man. The guy shits gold.
Beautiful analogy. Thanks.
Yes?
I'm looking for work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Luvarden. He's usually on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
I've won a few poker rounds already.
Congratulations! You're a virgin no more. Now you'll play for real.
Where do I find these famed Viziman poker players?
Where you find all other things illegal. Near the hairy bear.
This might get interesting.
Don't be surprised if someone doesn't want to play with you. Real bigwigs will only deal with professionals.
And a professional is...
One who wins at least 4 professional games. Do that and you'll be welcome at every table.
I need to beat 4 professionals. Breeze.
Yeah, but I cannot go to the dike, and I played with other people.
Yeah?
Know anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Now it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Sephirot said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
And the funniest thing, I'm not even sure if
Yes?
playing Zoltan counts to advance in this quest of becoming the best of the best. Now, let's verify if this guy is a professional or not,
I'll find you later.
but I have absolutely no idea. Wait, Ramsmeat? Who's that?
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I'll piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
How's things?
Old whores have wings. Beat it, Witcher.
That was very inviting. Yeah, let's leave in here in the white. So we finally beat Zoltan, and I'm really pleased with that. It wasn't as easy as it used to be. Not the most advancing episode, I would agree, but we cleared the cult of Lionhead Spider, leveled up, beat Zoltan in dice. And I think next episode we'll wait for the night and see what the night will bring us. We should visit hospital, we should visit Shani, we should roam around the city. Of course, we need to help Vincent in the warehouse because he called us last night. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I would like to say thank you for keeping me company. If you like what you see, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know what I can do better. And I hope to see you next time.